guys are not babies, are you? Are you guys little babies? No. All right, let me check. Do you guys sleep in baby cribs? No. Do you drink out of a baby baba? No. Do you crawl on the floor and say, ga-ga, baba? No, you guys are big kids. Are you guys strong? Let me see your muscles. Who's got muscles? Oh, yeah, look at those muscles, you guys. Oh, yeah, I like your shirt, by the way. Rescue team. I wish mine had a rescue team fire truck on it. Wait a minute. I didn't tell you guys my name. I'm going to tell you my name so we can be best friends forever. So we can be friends whenever you see me. You can wave and say, hi, Stan, because my name is Stan. Stan the Fireman. Stan the Magic Fireman. Because not only can I fight fires, I can do magic too. I brought some in my bag. Should I show you what I got today? Alright, let me look to see if I brought everything. Oh yeah, let me take a look. Oh, this is good. Look at this. I brought an extra fire hat. We're going to need that. And then I brought these fire hoses. I have a funny story. You guys are totally laughing at. And then I brought, wait a minute. Look at that. Dirty dishes. Wait a minute. Are you the kids that like washing dishes or something? No. Oh, I know why I put these in here. It's National Ice Cream Month. You guys got any ice cream we can fill it with and we can eat it? Oh, man. All right, I'll put that. Do you guys like ice cream too? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to see if you guys are like me. Who likes, well, ice cream? I do. Who likes going to the park? I do. Who likes licking popsicles? Who likes eating pizza? Who likes going to the beach? I do. Who likes licking worms? Oh, wait a minute. I know what you're thinking. Gummy worms? Is that the kind you're thinking? Oh yeah, I do. I like gummy worms. Oh, yeah. Hey, since you guys are big kids and not babies, I got an idea. I was talking to my fire chief, and my fire chief said, Stan, if the kids aren't babies, see if they want to be junior firefighters. Do you guys think you'd be a good junior firefighter? Yeah. Oh, okay, I'll check. You gotta be nice to be a firefighter. Are you guys nice? Yeah. Oh, then you'd be a good firefighter. And you gotta like helping people. Do you guys like helping people? Yeah. Well, then you'd be a good firefighter. And wait a minute. And you guys are strong already, right, you guys? Yeah. Hey, I got an idea, super strong boy. How about today, I teach you all about fire safety, and today, I'll make you guys all into junior firefighters. Oh, and the chief said to me, Stan, if the kids become junior firefighters, do you want to bring them a present? Yeah. And you know what I said? I said, oh yeah. So I put a present in they're right there in the box for you. But then he said to me, Stan, if the kids become junior firefighters and you're really nice, do you want to bring them a surprise? And you know what I said? I said, oh yeah. So I put a surprise in there for you. And here's the great part. He said, Stan, if the kids are extra good to become junior firefighters, do you want to give them a ride on your fire truck? And you know what I said? I said, oh yeah. So not only do I have a present for you, not only do I have a surprise for you, but sitting right out front, my kid-sized fire truck. And they said, when you become a junior firefighter, you guys get to go for a ride. And listen to this. Teachers get to ride too. This is going to be the best day ever. Oh, but before we get started with the hard part, should I tell you guys a funny story? Yeah! All right, you're going to love this one. Listen to this. The other day, I was walking through the fire station. I was walking through, and the chief saw me and called me over. He was like, Stan, come here, come here. So I ran over to the chief. I go, what, chief? He goes, hey, Stan, do you want to have some fun? Well, you kids know me. I love fun. I said, oh, yeah. He said, Stan, go get a big bucket of water so you can have fun. So I went and I got a big bucket of water, and I brought it out. And I snuck up behind the chief, and I picked up the bucket, and I got ready to pour it on his head. He didn't laugh. He said, no, silly, go wash your fire truck with it. I was like, oh, man, he tricked me. So a little bit later, I'm walking through the fire station again, and the chief sees me, calls me over. He's like, Stan, come here, come here. So I ran over to the chief. I said, what, chief? He said, Stan, how did you like it when I tricked you earlier? I said, I did not like it one little bit. He goes, well, the secret is you need a bigger bucket of water to have fun. So I got a humongous bucket of water, you guys. And I snuck it behind the Chief. And I picked up the bucket and I got ready to, well, you know, pour it on his head. He didn't laugh. He said, no, Stan, I tricked you. Go off the floors with it. I'm like, oh, man, he tricked me again. So you guys, I didn't want to do any more work, so I started hiding from the Chief. I hid behind the fire trucks. And then I hid behind the equipment. And he saw me hiding. He's like, Stan, I see you hiding. You come here right now. And I was like this, you guys. What now, Chief? He said, Stan, sorry about tricking you earlier, but if you really want to have fun, go up to the kitchen, fill up the sink, you're going to have fun. So I went up to the kitchen, I filled up the sink full of water, and when the Chief came around the corner, you guys, I got ready to splash him. He said, no, silly, do the dishes with it. I'm like, oh man, he tricked me again. So you guys, I decided to trick the Chief back. I looked at my bag for something that would trick him, and this wouldn't trick him, but look what I found, you guys. I found a little, tiny, baby fire hose. Look at, goo. But that would not trick him. I needed a longer one. So I looked in my bag again, and look what I found. I found a longer fire hose, twice as long as the first one. But that wouldn't trick the Chief either. You see, the Chief, he's afraid of snakes. So I wanted to find a long fire hose, one long like a snake. So I looked in my bag, and look what I found, you guys. I found a long fire hose, one long like a snake. And I pretended it was a snake, and I put it behind my back, and I called the Chief really nice. I said, Chief, come here. And the Chief came over. He goes, Stan, what do you have behind your back? I said, I have a surprise for you, Chief. Come closer. And the Chief came closer. He goes, Stan, what do you have behind your back? And I wiggled my pretend snake. I said, I have a surprise for you, Chief. Come closer. And the Chief came closer. And he got really close, and he said, Stan, can I please see my surprise? And you know what I said? I said, oh, yeah. And I pulled it out. I said, look, Chief, it's a snake. And I chased him with it, and he screamed, and he ran away. And I said, Chief, come back. It's not a snake, silly. It's a fire hose. I tricked you with it. And the Chief was laughing. And he said, Stan, you tricked me. And you know what? When he was laughing, I looked at him again. And I said, Chief, I think I can trick you again. And here's how I tricked him. I took the small one. I took the medium one. I took the long one. And I made them all the same size. Here's how I did it. I evened this end up. Now watch really close. I brought it up 1. I brought it up 2. I brought it up 3. And when the Chief wasn't looking, you guys, I put this part in my hand. And when I turn around, don't they look like they're the same size? I said, look, Chief, they're all the same size. The top, oops, it fell out. Sorry about that. I'll fix it. I said, look, Chief, they're all the same size. The tops, the bottom. What happened? Oh, it fell out. Thank you. All right, I'll hold it tighter this time. I said, da-da-da-da. Look, Chief, the bottoms, the tops, they're all the same size. Oh, man, I forgot to say the magic words. You put it in your hand. You don't say da-da-da-da. You say the magic words, abracadabra. And watch this. Those fire hoses, they started to grow bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger till they were all the same size. I gave out one to one firefighter, and look at the second firefighter got this one, and the third one, his was the same too. The Chief was like, yeah, the Chief was like, that's cool, Stan, can you take the magic away? I said, of course I can. Listen, I made up a new magic word. I said the magic word, abracadabra. You know, because that's abracadabra backwards. And watch this. They went back to 3 different sizes, just like that. No. Then the Chief said, listen. Then the Chief said to me, Stan, can you make a giant one? Sure, watch this, you guys. I didn't even need magic. I showed him how strong I was. I brought him back up. And this time, watch this, you guys. I stretched them bigger and bigger and bigger till they were all big. I said, here you go, Chief. This one's big. He said, no longer, Stan. So I showed him this one was a little bit longer. He said, Stan, make it big, like put 2 together. So I took these 2. I said the magic words, abracadabra, and I made one big giant one, just like that. And that's how I got the name Stan the Magic Fireman, just like that, you guys.